Alright, so welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be working on this Athearn Blue Box Union Pacific SD40-2. So let's take it over to the track and see how it runs as of now. Alright, so I've got the engine set up on the track. Here's how it runs as of now. It probably doesn't really need oil, but since I haven't done anything to it in about a year, and it's been sitting for who knows how long, it's probably a good idea. So let's take it over to the bench and we'll get to work. Alright, so let's get to work on this. I will mention, while I'm getting the shell off, that I've already fixed from that lot from the last video, what's it called? The PlayArt F7, as well as the Bachmann 060 already. So those will not be in videos, but the other four engines I will have videos of. For now, I'll get that Union Pacific shell out of the way, and I will get to work on this back truck. There. I need to get one tool quickly that I forgot about, so I will be back in a second. I've got that, so now I can get back to taking this whole engine and truck apart. You know what? I'm going to get this bottom plate off camera because it's being an absolute pain. Alright, so I got that stupid plate off. Hopefully it will not be anywhere near as hard on the other truck, which, again, I'll do in a time-lapse. I also did just throw in a new pair of wheels, because if you remember, the other ones in this truck were cracked when I first got the engine. And there, I've got the whole truck apart now. Here, first off, I will start with cleaning up the, shells of the truck, I'll call them. Alright, now with those two halves cleaned, I'll clean the other few pieces of plastic here. Then I'll get the worm gear. I'm surprised by how little dirt or anything is in this gearbox. Next up, I've got these 5 little gears here. And then now that that's all those gears, I've just got to get the axles cleaned up, which should also not have very much on them. And then we can reassemble this truck. Alright, so now I think I can get the rest of the gearbox and start to reassemble it. First off, I'll put a little bit of oil on all these pivot points for the gears. I'll stick these gears in place. I'll spin a little bit of 102 into the teeth of the gears. Now I can stick this side on and put these little clips on here. think next up I can oil up and install these wheel sets. You know what? I think I've actually got a little bit of flashing or something on one of these gears. Right now, it's clearing up now. You know what? I'll call this fine. Might have a few issues. Now we can put this back in here. All I've got to do is put some fresh grease on the worm gear. Before we get into the time-lapse of the front truck, I'll deal with this motor, clean off the commutator here, as well as, well, clean this bit off here, and yeah. Alright, and then in just a second, I'll be back to do a time-lapse of the front truck. So I've got the engine all set up on the track, so let's hope it runs a bit better now. I think most of the noise at this point is coming from the frame or something, because those motor mounts are a bit bad, so I'm just assuming it's something to do with that. But other than that, it runs pretty decently for a blue box, so thanks for watching.